morning. I hope you guys had a great weekend. It was a lovely weekend, but yesterday we had a nice fresh snow. It's not a lot, but it's enough to change the scenery, to change the shadows that are out there or the texture. And it's really bright. I should have gotten out earlier, but I didn't. But it's pretty bright out there. However, I'm gonna go and check to see what I can find as far as new lines, new texture. I'm gonna go to my usual places, and I'm gonna bring you guys along today with me. And so I have quite a bit of equipment for me today. I've got my 2 cameras. I always have my Z8 with the I call it the short lens, but it's 200 to 500. And this is particularly if I see any of the foxes that I know are out there right now at a certain spot. So I always bring this with me when I head in the direction I'm going. And I've got my 2 tripods that I'm going to take with me because I do have usually 2 cameras with me depending on what I'm doing. So this one is it's a tripod I got when I was out in Banff for 5 months in 2023, and it's called the Leo Photo, and I really like it. And this is my old, not really durable, well, it's very durable, but not very stable Manfrotto tripod, but it's good for a second tripod. So I got that with me today as well. So come along and we'll see what we can find. So I am here, and I'm going to get myself ready. I forgot to mention I have my drone, and the first spot is for the drone is what I'm going to be using. So it's going to be interesting. If it's too cold, the batteries go out quickly. That's what the problem is. So let me just get my drone. I've only had my drone for a few weeks, actually. I'm starting to get the hang of it. This is a lady who's never played a video game in her life, who's trying to learn how to maneuver a drone. It is kind of ridiculous in a way, but I always love a new challenge. So that's what I enjoy doing. I could actually fly the drone from here. I don't even need to go all the way out there. A lot of snow. It hasn't been plowed, that area. So I have my drone up, and these 2 pillars are from the old railroad track. They've destroyed the tracks but kept those little pillars. I often come here to see how the light is on a particular day. Right now, I'm not seeing too many things that are exciting, but I'm going to go down the river and see if I can find anything that would give me excitement from the lines or the shadows. I think what really happened is that there isn't a lot of snow that fell, so it didn't create the effect that I'm really looking for. There's a little bit of lines coming in here as I'm coming back towards the two arches. But I don't think that I'm going to find exactly what I'm actually looking for. So I think as soon as I come over these pillars, I'm going to bring the drone back up to me, fly it back to the car, and I'm going to go to my next destination. Hopefully I'll have better luck. The wharf, and it is blowing quite a bit because it's all open here. So I don't think I will be bringing my drone up here. It's too windy, and the last time I did, I wasn't even able to get to my to the lighthouse I wanted to get to, and it is colder today than it was the other day that I was here. So I'll have to try again another time that I come. That's what photography is all about. You get what you get. You get the weather you get the temperature, you get the it's probably that's what makes it so fun and challenging, is that you got to work with what you have. But no, I'm not going to take the drone up to the lighthouse today. I'll have to come back. This is also the place I saw the fox, so I'm kind of waiting and seeing if I do see him come around. So yesterday didn't go as I had planned. I went out towards the Cocaine area, and when I got to where I really was hoping to put my drone up, it was way too windy. So today I didn't go and photograph the tree I was hoping to because of the wind. So this morning I am ready to head out. It's 9:13. And I'm going towards Sussex to take a picture of that beautiful tree that I want to take a picture of, and meeting a friend actually that's going to join me. A lot of people have photographed this tree that I'm going to be photographing, and she's one of them. So she's hoping to go and take pictures of it as well. So you'll see me there. I'll show you what it all looks like when I get to Sussex. Sussex about 45 minutes for me to get there. I thought that I would take this time that I'm driving to tell you a little bit about myself and what I do and how I got to this point. So I have been doing photography full-time since 2019, just before COVID started. Before that, I was in the financial industry. However, my first degree was in fashion and photography. I studied fashion and photography in Boston, Massachusetts. And when I returned back to Canada, there wasn't a lot of couture houses in Nova Scotia, where I'm originally from. So I kind of pivoted to the financial industry with a lot of chagrin, I must add. And in 2019, I was able to retire. My first big project as a professional photographer was doing a project on what I call the Acadians. It's a exhibition I did as well as a book I wrote, which they go together. And I'm planning on doing a video on that project because I think it changed the direction of where I thought I would be going. The way the project started, I was anticipating a certain outcome, and I ended up getting a completely different outcome. It is a very profound project, and it has really affected people of my age. Very surprised, like I can't explain it, but it has affected them in a way I didn't expect it. I have arrived at the tree. You can't really see it from where I am, but I'll definitely be able to see it from with the drone. I just have to go down the road a little bit. But I'm going to show you where I am. Behind a cluster of those trees, you see a small little lone tree. That's where my target is today. After a snowfall, the landscape changes in ways most people never notice. From the ground, everything simply looks white, quiet, almost empty. But when you rise above it, something else appears. The snow becomes a blanket canvas, lines begin to reveal themselves, subtle textures emerge, and shadows start telling their own story. What once felt ordinary suddenly becomes graphic, almost abstract. As photographers, this is what we're always searching for, those quiet moments when light and landscape become together in ways that feels unexpected. And sometime in the middle of all that simplicity, one small subject becomes an entire story, a single tree standing alone in the winter landscape. I hope you enjoyed that video. That is a typical photographer's day. And in this case, it was actually 2 days. As you know, I went out the first day and it was too windy to do anything. And with the drone especially. So I went back the next day and a different location, and I was able to capture the lone tree, which I've been wanting to do for quite some time now, especially with the drone and with snow on the ground. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure that you like and subscribe, and it will encourage me to continue creating these for you. In the meantime, stay safe and happy shooting. I'll see you guys all next time.